What I'm about to tell you is one of the strangest stories I have ever covered in my 20 years as a reporter. And this strange story is about a talking crow named Cosmo. The bird talks and swears. He's kind of someone's pet. So he sometimes sleeps and bathes indoors. He comes when called and is generally filled with personality.
Got a problem, man. I think you're addicted.
You might even remember Cosmo from his viral internet moment back in December 2021.
Students from Allendale Elementary School were met with a visitor, a crow. He wanted to be part of the class.
He flew into a 5th grade classroom in Grants Pass, Oregon, pecked at doors, helped himself to snacks, talked and cursed at the students, and chased them around the playground.
Came in, helped itself to some breakfast, some muffins, and, of course, there's pandemonium, the kids all, screaming, and, what else would you do if a bird comes in your classroom?
Really?
The story of Cosmo came at a time during the COVID-19 pandemic when we could all use a little good news in our lives. And a talking crow that delighted children, it fit the bill. The story was all over TV news, on Oregon Live. The Associated Press even picked up the story. This American Life reached out. But after the viral moment, the story took a turn. Cosmo went missing. We're talking a bird napping, a possible bird shooting for hire. The police were involved. While a lot of people loved his antics, the bird had enemies and a dark side.
It did start out cute, yeah, but it did not stay cute.
It started with that great sort of entrance in terms of a story. As you peel it back, it really reveals a lot of the conflict with wildlife and people with people more than anything else.
I'm Samantha Swindler, and off and on for the last 2 years, I've been trying to figure out what happened to Cosmo. I spent weeks in Southern Oregon interviewing dozens of people. I wanted to know, would someone really want to kill a talking crow? And if so, who would have had the motive, means, and opportunity? If foul play were involved, was it justified? And who was Cosmo really, a victim or a villain?
My feeling is they definitely know where my bird is and what happened to him. They just won't tell me.
I know this all sounds too wild to be true, but the story is real. It's become kind of a whodunit mystery, except there was no crime committed, because killing a crow like Cosmo would have been completely legal. I'll share more on that later. If you're intrigued by this story, follow along, episode by episode, as we try to solve the mystery of Cosmo the talking crow.